Caught up on the coronavirus. Now the CDC director says she will be speaking with governors today after warning some states are reopening too quickly. The U.S. has seen a 16% increase in new coronavirus cases per day over the past week. But Governor Greg Abbott says here in Texas, the percentage of tests coming back positive is now under 5%. This is a tweet he sent out last night. The vaccines are our best defense against the virus, but as indicated on this CDC map, Texas is one of 5 states where less than 14% of the population in Texas has been vaccinated. Adam Bennett is live in Northwest Houston for us. Adam, local doctors say don't let your guard down until more people are vaccinated.
That's absolutely right, Mia, and they credit the rate of COVID-19 vaccinations so far with lowering the city's number of cases and also its death rate. And they say they need to continue that locally to stay ahead of those national trends.
It is now time to open Texas 100%.
It's a statewide move that worried many Houston elected officials and doctors.
I think the typical response I've heard today from our people is, what is he thinking?
Nearly 3 weeks after Governor Greg Abbott allowed Texas businesses to open at full capacity and make their own mask rules, numbers showed the COVID-19 positivity rate in the Texas Medical Center hospital system is now under 5%. That's down from 7% last month. Statistics also show average COVID-19 cases and hospitalizations dropping. Dr. Mark Boone with Houston Methodist says it's a slower downward trend than past surges.
And still at a level that's almost double, not quite, but almost double where we nadered out or bottomed out back in the September timeframe, and about almost 2.5 times where we bottomed out back in the May timeframe.
Dr. Pedro Piedra with Baylor College of Medicine says Houston is now at the low end of its big third infection wave from the winter.
Right now, it's kind of like it has burned out.
But he says whether that wave falls, hovers, or rises depends on several factors. Reopening is one. Spring break is a big one. Dr. Piedra says lots of young people not social distancing and not wearing masks traveled back home. A lot of times they don't show any symptoms. He's also worried about the more contagious variants.
We're not immune to what's happening in other parts of the country or of the world.
Dr. Piedra hopes more vaccine coverage will give Houston a head start against the rising curve across the U.S.
It's kind of like a race right now. Who's going to win, the good guy or the bad guy?
And officials with Houston Health Department agree they are actually running neighborhood vaccination sites. They're administering these doses to homebound residents, and they also plan to go to housing complexes soon. All of this with the goal of trying to stay ahead of that curve. Len?
Yeah, it is a frantic race. Thank you, Adam. Remember, vaccinations in Texas are now open to all adults, and we're here to help you get the shot. Text the word vaccine to 713-526-1111. We will text you back with links to information for all our local counties.